So in here, we're looking at seeding, and that is adding data to a table here. If I click browse, there's nothing in this table at this moment, but we're going to change that. Yes, yes. So what I will do here is I will go to my project. So this is the migration here for the posts table. And what I really want is, let me close this so I can start from scratch. So I'll right click and open the folder containing artisan and open the command line. Yes. So we want to add some data here. So what I will do now is, go to artisan. Now if I type PHP artisan one more time, hit enter. Let's go up here and look at a few commands. So we have this one right here, make seeder. Let's give it a shot. So PHP artisan, and then I'm going to say make seeder, like that. So let's give this seeder is just a class file that you can run to fill up a database with data. So let's just call it the posts. I will use a capital P there, and then posts seeder, like that, so that I know it's a seeder here. There are two S's there. That's weird, but hey, why not? So seeder created successfully. As simple as that. So if I come back here and go to my seeder folder, you see there's posts seeder here. Very nice. So how do we seed some content? Well, to seed some content, we just do it the same way we insert stuff in the database. So I'm going to use the DB class here. I'll just say DB the way we did it when inserting stuff. So posts like this, it goes into the posts table, and then it's an insert that I'm doing. So I'll do that. And the insert takes in an array which contains key value pairs, right? So I can either put the array up here, put the data, and then just apply the array here, or I can create it in real time here and do that. So let's do that instead. Yeah. So what I want here is let's create a few columns that are easy to create here. Okay, what I will do is I will let me get a number. Not a number. Let me get some strings. So there's a helper here inside support and facades. So usually facades and DB, we usually do that to get to the DB class, but there's another class called string. It's str, like that. It's just inside support, not inside the facades here, just support and str. It creates strings, random strings. So it's for use with when working with strings. So what I can do here is I want to add a few items here. So let me go back to my table and see what I need. So I need a user ID. I need a title. I need a description. I need a has image. Yeah. So title, yes. So let's add a title there. So what would be the title? So here we're going to use the str, take care of the capital there. And there's a function in there called random. So you can read up on these helpers here. Random string of maybe 10. So these are really, really random strings. They're not like strings that make sense or anything like that. It's just random strings. So if we were to create an email address, you would probably concatenate a random string there and then just say at gmail.com, something like this. Then this may look something like an email address of some kind. But in our case, we have a title and we have a description, right? I would recommend adding lorem ipsum here, but yeah, we can just use this randomness completely. So just put 100 there. I won't put this here. And what else? Has image, yes, has image. So for our sake here, we're just going to say has image. I don't really know the random version of numbers, but I'm just going to use rand here and just say it's either 0 or 1. So 0, 1, like this. What else? Let's see here. Created at, updated at. So these guys you could add as well. Created at, bam. Let's see here. Created at, updated at. And then here let's just add, why do I have two of these at? Let's add a date. Say date, what do we put here? YMD, a valid date, of course. And let's do time. Wait a minute. We don't need this at all. We just need the hours, minutes, and seconds, like so. So I'll copy this guy, put him here. Very good, very good. And then of course I want the user ID as well. User ID, let's add a random string as well. We're just going to say rand from maybe 100 to, let's just put a really large number here because it's big int, is it? I think it's big int. So I'm going to say, what will I say? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Well, just go crazy. Let's test this monstrosity and see if things actually work out. So this is all you need to do. You are seeding this. So let's try and seed this guy. So if I go back to my artisan command line, let's see if we have a command here that we can use to actually seed this content. Ah, looky there. bb seed the database with records. So let's try that. We say PHP artisan, and then we're going to say db seed. But then how does it know what to seed? Well, let's put a dash dash. There's a way to activate one class that will activate others, but not really needed here. Let's just do it this way. Single class. So again, to say class is equal to, and then I want to give my posts seeder. That's the name of the class. If you come down here, you'll see that here. That's posts seeder. So that's the name I have added there. So dash dash class is equal to posts seeder. And let's seed. So database seeding completed successfully. Let's check what's going on. So there we are. We have a user ID here. We have a title. Looks nothing like English or anything like that. Nothing readable or any other language for that matter. And the description, this has image, and then there's created and updated. But at least we have some data in here, right? Now, what do you do if you want lots of data? I don't know how others do it, but the way I do it is I just put a for loop here. And because this kind of runs once, yeah, that's why we have one record there. But who says I can't repeat it, right? Because if I want to add a second record here, what I would have to do is to repeat this command here, but that can be cumbersome, yeah? So what I would do here, I just want to add 10 records. So I will put everything in this loop, like so. this DB part like that. Loop it, and let's try it again. Press F1 like your life depends on it, and press enter. Yeah, database seeding. It took a bit longer, so that should tell us that it probably added more records than the first time. And there we go. So you see random values everywhere. So you see here 0, 1, 0, 0. So at least this can help you somehow to create just some weird data while you are beginning to run to test your system. So the advantage of doing this is that if, for example, we roll back all the let me go here actually and do that. Let's just remove everything. PHP artisan migrate, and then we say, instead of rollback, we say reset, like that. Boom. So it's rolling back everything. And let's come back to here, my blog. And you see now I have no tables whatsoever except the migrations table. And there's nothing. So I'm starting afresh. And now I can just say PHP artisan migrate. So I'm just going to migrate everything, including the post table. I don't want to go through the trouble of just migrating one. So let's just do the whole migration thing. Put all the tables that are required, and it's done. So with just one click there, I have the tables that I need, posts. And of course, post table is empty. So what do? It is empty. Not to worry. I will copy this command right here and paste it. So that's PHP artisan db :seed space -- class is equal to post seeder, and enter. Okay, so once I've done that, now I have records in here. Let's refresh, and there we go. So at least once the idea here is to do something once and then just have it repeated. And the advantage is that you can send these seeder files to your friends who you are working on the same project with. Then you have exactly the same data to work with and the same table structure because of the migrations. You can just share these migrations with others, and that'll be good. Okay, so hopefully you have learned something about seeding a database here. I shall see you in the next video.